All right, yo, dudes and dudettes. My name is Akpodiete, but you can call me Sweet for short. And welcome to the next episode of my Pokemon Platinum version Let's Play. Last time around, we got ourselves a Pokétch, and I had to record the bottom screen, which was actually interesting. I learned a few things. But off screen, I went and caught a Shinx, not to use on my team, but just because I like catching Pokemon. I don't know. Didn't I catch a Magikarp last time too? It's weird. Oh, I put it in the PC. I put it in the PC just because. Okay, so I said last time that we were going to go east, head off towards GlitchxCity. However, what? Oh, I changed it to the fishing rod, right? But there's actually a route north of here, Route 204, that we could go to instead. I don't know why I'm so far away from the thing. And we're going to go to Route 204 before we go to Route 203. I know that sounds weird and really backwards, but let's really quick go over these wild Pokemon. The first Pokemon we're going to talk about is Abra. Abra is a very good Pokemon. It's a Psychic type. You can get this one on Route 203. It's a Special Sweeper, one of the original Special Sweepers. Its catch rate is 200, so you have a pretty good chance of catching it, but understand that Abra's no teleport. So Wild Abras, if he uses teleport, the battle was just going to end. But don't worry, there is a way to catch Abra coming up in the next town, which would be a lot easier than trying to get it the normal way with the Pokeball and everything. Its ability Synchronize bounces back poison, burns, or paralysis back onto the opponent that gives it to you. The Inner Focus ability makes it so that you won't flinch, but I think Synchronize is just better. At level 16 it evolves into Kadabra, really great Pokemon, and then you have to trade it to get its final evolution, Alakazam. I would say if you can't get Alakazam, Kadabra is still a good option, especially in Platinum. I think Kadabra is just great. Next up is Zubat. Zubat is a poison flying type, really good defensive type, really good special stats, really great speed. I think it's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game at this point, which is great. And it's easy to catch too, so that's convenient. It's available on both routes, and its ability Inner Focus, it makes it so that it's protected from flinching, which is great. But okay, I know I'm not going crazy, but I feel like Zubat had another ability besides Inner Focus, didn't it? But you know what, it's fine. Anyway, at level 22 it evolves into Golbat, and if you can get its happiness up high enough, then it'll evolve into Crobat, which is, you can see its stats on screen. It's fast, it's strong, it's a really great Pokemon, but it just gets really overlooked because it's so common to find in the wilds and stuff. Wurmple is another Pokemon. This one I believe you can only get in Platinum on Route 204. It has two possible evolutionary routes. One I'm showing you is the Bug Flying type route. It's got really good special attack, okay attack. If you go for the offensive way, which you don't have any control over how Wurmple evolves, it has to do with personality values that are invisible, no one can see them, they're in the game's code. Its ability Shield Dust protects it from the added effects of moves like paralysis. Like if your opponent uses Body Slam, then you're not going to get any paralysis. It evolves into Beautifly. Well, I mean, it evolves at level 7 into Cascoon, and then Beautifly at level 10. And then, and its Beautifly, its ability is Swarm, which powers up Bug-type moves if its HP hits 1/3. Kind of like a Bug-type version of the starter's abilities. But Beautifly is the more offensive option, being a Bug-flying type. Then Dustox is the more defensive option, which is a Bug Poison type. Again, good Pokemon. It keeps the Shield Dust ability that Wurmple had, so if that's something you were going for, I'd say yeah. I don't really like this family of Pokemon. I think Beautifly was kind of cool in the anime, but I don't really like it that much here in the games. Now, the next Pokemon we're going to talk about is Budew. Budew is definitely something. I really like this Pokemon because, I don't know, it's just a grass poison type. Classic typing. Really good, especially its special attack is through the roof, followed by its special defense and its speed, all really good stats. It can have two abilities, Natural Cure, which makes it so that you heal status conditions, when you switch out. So like if you're burned, paralyzed, sleep, burned, frozen. I said 5, didn't I? Okay, that's good. And then the other option is Poison Point, which I'd say is better ability, hands down. Well, depending on if for single player, definitely Poison Point. Which means it can sometimes poison the foe on contact, which means if your opponent uses a physically touching move, then they might get poisoned. And look at that, hidden evolutions. You know what that means. This is a Pokemon we're going to be catching. I should at least tell you that it's a happiness evolution, so it's good to have in your party, even if you don't plan on using it right this second. It does have an advantage in this first gym that's coming up, so feel free to use it right now. I'm just not going to use it this exact second. And after that evolution, the next one you need a shiny stone to get that final evolution.
Twelve. Biscuits grew to level 12 from fighting all those Pokemon just so I could get this buddy. You're the real one, Biscuits. Okay, so the reason I want to catch Buddy is because I really like its ability, Poison Point. So I definitely want to get that. And because I was actually I was thinking of using a different grass type on my team, but then it would have made it so I couldn't get another Pokemon that I really wanted. Okay, I probably shouldn't have Biscuits out for this. Hold on. I kind of want to test what ability it has. I want to see. Let's use Tackle. Yes, continue to absorb. Alright, so now let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it and catch it. Kind of cool, this one is actually female. I usually prefer catching female Pokemon because usually attract Pokemon are usually female. So it helps to have a female Pokemon, I guess. But whose data was added to the Pokedex? Sensitive to changing temperature, the bud is set to bloom when it feels the sun's warm touch. Well, isn't that cute? As far as a nickname, let's see. I'll name you Rose. Let's see what your ability is. Moment of truth. No. Also has problems are healed upon switching out. All right, I'll be right back. Whew. That was something. Whew. Okay. That was loud. All right, let's get this for real. Oh no, same type attack bonus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Whew. That was close right there. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot the Villo is a normal type, so same type attack bonus on moves like Tackle. Alright, let's catch this one and hope that it's got Poison Point. That is the ability that I'm shooting for. Because it's just all around better. It's just better. I will not give this one a nickname. Because I don't know. I should have named it something like Pointy. Yes! Poison Point! That's exactly what I wanted. I should have named it Pointy. I was even thinking about it in my head. Maybe I could have named it Popo. Anyway, you get the opportunity to re-nickname Pokemon later in the game. But I'm just catching it to have it in my party for now. I'm not going to be using it in battle right this very second. It's a happiness evolution, so it's one of those things where it's much more beneficial to have it in your party for as long as possible. Now I'm going north on this route. There's some other stuff. There's trainers. Oh, whoops. I forgot to grab that item. Oh well. Oh, a weak looking trainer. Do you have to go? Wait, what? Wait, what? Is she talking to me? Is she talking to me? I'm just kidding. Villa! Not necessarily a great type matchup, but oh well. Attack. I think Starly's definitely takes the cake for, strongest early game Pokemon, only because of the fact that it gets quick attack and same time attack bonus, taking its 40 power up to 60. And this guy over here also, he looks like he wants to brawl. Challenged by youngster Tyler and his Magikarp. I'm gonna have to do quite the editing on this video, huh? Oh dear. Let's go ahead and wing attack. Try to make this fast. I said this last time, but Magikarp really does not have very good stats. It has a stat total of 200, but its evolution has a stat total of 540. And then in Pokemon X and Y, it even got a Mega Evolution, Mega Gyarados, making its stat total even higher than that. I think it's a dark water type, which is it's pretty cool. No more wild Pokemon, please. Alright, Sam, got yourself a Budew. I got myself a Budew too, but I know the weakness of all Budew. Wing attack! A Pow Pow. I'm totally gonna use that name, Pow Pow, for my Budew because it has Poison Point. Of course, then the other option is Poi Poi, but that sounds weird. We defeated last Samantha. Up here is the Ravaged Path. There's more Pokemon that you can get in here, new encounters and stuff. However, I'm not going to be going over them right this second. We cannot finish going through here, but I will grab this item. You can't see it very well on screen, but that was a potion. Or maybe you did, I don't know. Let me go back and grab that thing right there. I believe it is a Parley's Heal. That's right. I think that might be a Potent Ion in Diamond and Pearl. They changed around a lot of items in Pokemon Platinum. I guess to make the game feel a little bit different. Yeah. The interesting thing is, right now, since we haven't heard anything of a Pokemon Z coming anytime soon, and instead we got X and Y, then we got remakes, and now we're getting Sun and Moon. And, if Sun and Moon is really Gen 7, then I guess that means that third version games are somewhat over. Or I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to do the same old thing all the time. That's probably it. I don't need this Magikarp for my team. What am I doing? Magikarp's not a terrible Pokemon. It's just all about discipline, I guess. I don't... No, you can stay. You're out of here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm keeping that Budew with me because I need it for hidden machines, those HM moves. Okay, now it is officially time to go east. But before I do, I've got to cut away real fast. Oh gosh, the berry theme music. Hey Speed, tell me you got a little tougher. Me, do you even have to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Barry. For some reason, the music sounds quieter than before, but I don't remember pushing the volume button down. Alright, I hope this doesn't mess with my Sonics, but I'm going to turn the volume up a little tiny bit. Anyway, Barry's first Pokemon is a Starly, level 7, normal flying type with the Keen Eye ability. Almost lost it for a second there. And its moves are Growl and Tackle, I believe. I have them right next to me, so I don't even know I am. Oh no, it's Growl and Quick Attack. It's Growl and Quick Attack, not Tackle, which is weird. You kind of have to ask yourself, how does his Starly not know Tackle? I don't know. So watch out for that priority move. Quick Attack always goes first. You should be fine if you just use your special move. You know, your Chimchar should know Ember by now. Your Turtwig, don't use Turtwig actually. I mean, you could use Absorb. Alright, now it's time for his Turtwig. If you're like me, and you started off with Piplup, he will have a Turtwig, level 7 grass type with the Overgrow ability. The moves are Tackle and Withdraw. His starter is not going to have their Elemental move right now, so be glad about that. If it sounds like I'm breathing a lot in the background, it's because I am. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I thought I was completely healthy, but oh well. If you started off with a Turtwig, you will have a Chimchar, level 9 fire type with the Blaze ability. It's already over. Its moves are Scratch and Leer. If you started off with Chimchar, he will have a Piplup, level 9 water type with the Torrent ability. Moves would be Pound and Growl. What do you mean I lost? I mean, you lost. Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. Oh, my dog popped into the room. Sorry about that, guys. I had to cut away and take care of some stuff. I think I might have said those Pokemon wrong. I think I might have said something twice. I don't know. The first thing to do is take on the GlitchxCity Pokemon Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that, totally. Goodbye, Barry. But it's pretty self-explanatory. His starter will have, you know, the original 2 moves that it had back when, and of course it'll always be the one that had a type advantage against yours. However, it doesn't know any moves of its type. This is Route 203. Oh. Home skilly biscuits. Oh my gosh. Speed found a Pokeball. Alright, so Barry was not that difficult. We got a few trainers here. Most of the trainers in this route, if not all of them, are optional. This guy right here, he's gonna be like, Kricketot, Zubat, go! He's got a Kricketot and a Zubat. I think we've seen Kricketot and Zubat already. You could have seen Zubats in the Ravaged Path, but I figured I wouldn't go over those encounters because they're already kind of just covered in other areas. And about that Budew I was trying to catch, something I should say to make it easier for you guys is that Budew has a higher chance of appearing during the daytime. Daytime is like from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I was looking for that Budew in the morning, so its encounter rate was only 15%. If you were looking for it during the day, it would have been 25, which is much better. It's like a 1 in 4 chance. I guess I've never looked for a Budew that early in the morning before, so I never had that much trouble finding one. And yeah, I had to catch 2 because the first one didn't have the ability I was looking for. But yeah, and I kind of did, like, while I was doing that, I was looking up some more stuff on, like, Pokerus and things. I don't know, I'm just really interested in all the little inner mechanics and things of the game. Like, the more you battle Pokemon, the higher the chance you have of getting this virus called Pokerus on your Pokemon. And basically what it does is it doubles the effort values you gain off of defeating other Pokemon. But the only way to get it is by fighting a Pokemon that has Pokeruffs, which you can only do by fighting wild Pokemon, which is why I almost never run away from wild Pokemon. I don't know. It's interesting. And there's like a lot of other cool little stuff in there, but the chances of it are really small. It's like 1/3 of the chance of hatching a shiny Pokemon. So very, very what's it called? Rare? Yeah, but I already used the word rare. I was trying to find another cooler word to use to describe it. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. Just got a critical hit and the battle ended. That's all. This guy right here's got him a chop. I know that from prior experience. I've done lots of like mini speedruns of this game, so I know the teams of the trainers from the beginning of the game pretty well. I wouldn't say I have them completely memorized, but they're still kind of memorized. Youngster Sebastian. Such a cool name. We're friend named Sebastian. Not that you guys care at all. Oh my gosh. I just tell you guys about my whole personal life on here. Speaking of my personal life, my spring break is over. Well, it's not over. It's going to be over in 2 days? Yeah, it's going to be over this Monday. I'm recording on Saturday. So the last video that I was making, that was the beginning of my spring break. Now my spring break is over. Yeah, the reason I'm training Biscuit so much is because the next gym is rock types. So I want to get Biscuit up there in the levels. But yeah, I didn't really do much for my spring break. Well, I didn't do much, but the stuff that I did do was really fun. I went to the mall with my dance team. I started watching the original Hunger Games. I didn't finish. I watched Star Wars: The Force Awakens last night with my family. The majority of them fell asleep, but oh well. It was a good movie, very good. I've never seen any of the. I've not fully seen the first 6 movies, and I know that's like a federal crime, but I just didn't because I don't know. I didn't feel like it. No, I didn't feel. Whoa, that was intense. Okay, I completely knocked over my phone because I moved my hand back. That was extreme, and it just made it just toppled over, and then I hit the volume button, which ended the recording, and it was just wow. That was a lot happening at once, but yeah, the movie was good. Force Awakens was good. The mall was fun. Tomorrow I got a super long practice, like a 5-hour practice with my dance team again. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Really, the majority of the break I've just been spending home trying to figure out better ways to do the bios, how to increase my video output, trying to work on some music stuff. To those of you that don't know, I make music and whatnot. Home Skillet Biscuits grew level 14. Okay, next up is Abra. Abra is that elusive psychic type. Only knows teleport. I think it learns hidden power leveling up. Or is it by TM? It might be by TM. Because I know that there's this one specific group of Abras that use hidden power. And I know from experience that there's just 2 Abras that have this hidden power, and it's always fighting type. Every time I play through the game, these 2 psychics have later in the game. It's before the second gym. I'm sorry, I have this beginning of the game like locked up in my head because I just played through it so many times. Hello, you. I'm gonna sneak behind you. I'm gonna rush past here and grab a repel. But well, that took a minute. Anyway. Yeah, I still have a lot of other movies I still need to watch. I need to finish the original Hunger Games. I already saw Catching Fire. Then I gotta watch Mockingjay Parts 1 and 2. And then I know Allegiant is already out in theaters, but I haven't watched Divergent yet, and I have Insurgent downstairs. I just want to watch the original first. I'm gonna watch Divergent, then watch Insurgent. But by that time, Allegiant will probably not be in theaters anymore because I don't have the time to just sit down and watch movies for long periods of time. I'm just really busy. But when I get to it, I've heard very good things about all those movies. I'm gonna finish Hunger Games and a Divergent series. Defeated Last Madeline. Alright, this right here leads to GlitchxCity. Now, I know that if I go through here and I do the bios and then fight the trainers and everything, it's going to make this video super long. So this time we explore routes 203 and 204. Next time around, we're going to explore the Orberg Gate. It's the Orberg Gate and GlitchxCity. My name is Akpodiete, but you can call me Speed for short, and cue the end card.